Some artists make hits, others make history, but only a few turn their name into a global phenomenon. The battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar has been raging for years, but if you take a closer look, the answer is crystal clear. Drake isn't just ahead, he's in a completely different league. When Kendrick Lamar dropped his diss track, Not Like Us, it sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world. Many thought this would be the moment Drake fell, but did it really hurt him? Or did Drake prove once again why he's untouchable? Let's break it all down. His dominance in charts, his unparalleled fan loyalty, and why he continues to sit on the throne unfazed. Drake's rise to dominance in the music industry has been nothing short of legendary. He came from humble beginnings on Degrassi and transformed himself into a worldwide superstar, proving that he wasn't just another rapper. He was a brand, a movement, a cultural phenomenon. Unlike many artists who rely on momentary trends, Drake's ability to blend different genres, appeal to various demographics, and continuously reinvent himself has made him one of the most influential figures in modern music. Now let's dive into the numbers, the strategy, and the reality behind this rivalry. Drake's unstoppable run. Drake's name is practically written in the Billboard Hall of Fame. No rapper in history has dominated the charts quite like him. His success isn't a fluke, it's a calculated effort built on consistency, understanding the market, and delivering exactly what the audience craves. His accolades aren't just impressive, they're record-shattering. Most Billboard Hot 100 entries, Drake has more Hot 100 entries than any other artist. Not just rappers, any artist, period. Think about that for a second. We're talking about surpassing legends like the Beatles, Michael Jackson, and Madonna. This speaks volumes about his ability to consistently create music that resonates with the masses. Streaming supremacy, his numbers on Spotify and Apple Music are simply mind-blowing. With billions of streams, Drake's music isn't just being heard, it's being played on repeat worldwide. His dominance in streaming showcases his ability to create music that people want to listen to over and over again. Longevity. While many artists burn out after a few hits, Drake has maintained his relevance for over a decade. Kendrick Lamar, on the other hand, takes years to drop an album. In an era where fans demand constant content, Drake's work ethic gives him a massive edge. Global appeal. While Kendrick's music is powerful and deeply meaningful, Drake has a universal audience. His ability to blend R&B, pop, Afrobeats, dancehall, and even reggaeton into his rap catalog makes him accessible to people across different cultures and age groups. His songs don't just stay within the hip-hop community, they transcend it. Drake's chart dominance isn't just a result of luck. His strategy of consistently dropping projects at the right time keeps him relevant. Whether it's a surprise drop, if you're reading this it's too late, or a summer anthem like One Dance, Drake understands the power of timing in the music industry. Meanwhile, Kendrick's sporadic releases make him an event artist, but that doesn't always translate into sustained dominance. If you were to compare their discographies side by side, Kendrick's projects are like prestigious, critically acclaimed films, impactful, thought-provoking, and meaningful. But Drake, he's a blockbuster franchise that dominates year after year, making money, pulling audiences, and setting new industry standards. Let's give Kendrick his flowers. He's a lyrical genius, a storyteller, and a socially conscious artist. His ability to paint vivid pictures with his words is unmatched. When he releases an album, it's an event. His projects carry deep messages about race, society, and personal struggles, making him one of the most respected lyricists of all time. But the problem, that doesn't always translate to global success. Kendrick focuses on concept albums with deep messages. Not everyone wants that all the time. His albums require deep listening and multiple playthroughs to grasp their full meaning and contrast. Drake knows how to strike a balance between depth and replay value. Drake has balance. He gives you deep songs, but he also gives you hits you can vibe to. From Marvin's Through to God's Plan, Drake knows when to be introspective and when to create music that simply makes people feel good. Kendrick's audience is limited. Drake's fan base spans across cultures, languages, and generations. There's a reason why you can hear a Drake song at a club in Tokyo, a wedding in Brazil, or a party in Los Angeles. His music is adaptable, familiar, and instantly enjoyable. Drake's ability to adapt and stay relevant is what keeps him at the top. His songs work in the club, in the car, at a party, or when you're alone. He gives the people what they want, music that fits every mood. Kendrick, on the other hand, focuses on intricate storytelling, which, while impressive, doesn't always translate into mass appeal. And in an industry driven by numbers, appeal matters. This is where the major difference lies. Kendrick creates art, but Drake creates moments. Every summer, every major life event, every cultural shift, Drake has a song for it. His ability to embed himself into the fabric of people's lives is what makes him a different beast altogether. Now let's talk about the feud and why Drake is still standing. This feud didn't start overnight. Let's go back in time. Subliminal disses. Both artists have thrown shots at each other for years. It's been a cold war of words with neither backing down. The diss tracks, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, and many thought it was a knockout blow. But did it truly shift the industry? Did it shake Drake's career? Not really. Drake's silence. Instead of engaging in a rap battle, Drake let his legacy speak for itself. He understands that responding to every diss isn't necessary when your name is already solidified as one of the greatest of all time. Public perception. Did Kendrick win, or did Drake's career stay unshaken? At the end of the day, music is about impact, longevity, and relevance. And when you look at the bigger picture, Drake is still standing taller than ever. Unlike other rap feuds that ended careers, Drake emerged unscathed, showing that his empire is built to last. Drake's response, or lack thereof, is a strategy in itself. Instead of engaging in unnecessary back and forth, he plays the long game. His silence speaks louder than words because his success is the ultimate response. While Kendrick was aiming for lyrical assassination, Drake continued doing what he does best, winning. Listen, Drake isn't just a rapper, he's a global icon. His influence stretches far beyond the realm of music, affecting fashion, sports, social media, and even language. The term "the Drake effect" isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a real phenomenon that shows how much control he has over trends. The Drake effect. When he uses slang in his songs, it becomes mainstream. Words and phrases like YOLO started from the bottom, and no new friends have embedded themselves in pop culture because of Drake's music. His influence on language is similar to how legends like Tupac and Jay-Z shaped their generations. Fashion and business. His OVO brand isn't just a clothing line, it's a lifestyle. OVO has collaborated with Nike and Canada Goose, establishing itself as a powerhouse in streetwear. Unlike Kendrick, who focuses purely on artistry, Drake has expanded into business in ways that keep him culturally relevant. Music trends. He popularizes entire subgenres just by jumping on a song, from Afrobeats to UK drill to dancehall. When Drake co-signs a style, it immediately gains worldwide recognition. His ability to stay ahead of trends is unmatched, making him more than just a musician. He's a tastemaker. One of the biggest criticisms of Kendrick Lamar is his inconsistency when it comes to releasing music. While his projects are always high quality, the long gaps between them create a disconnect between him and his audience. Kendrick disappears for years between albums, making fans wait. In today's streaming era, where attention spans are shorter than ever, this can be a disadvantage. Meanwhile, Drake drops music constantly, staying fresh in everyone's mind. Whether it's a full album, a feature, or a surprise EP, Drake never lets the public forget about him. Who really benefits more from their strategy? The one who stays consistent. While Kendrick's approach adds to his mystique, Drake's ability to constantly be in the conversation ensures he remains the most relevant artist of his time. A huge reason why Drake has one of the most dedicated fan bases in music history is his ability to engage with his audience on a personal level. For instance, Drake talks to fans online, responds to DMs, and surprises them with gifts. This creates an emotional connection that keeps his fans loyal. Kendrick stays private, rarely interacts with fans. While this adds to his mystique, it also distances him from the people who support his music. Drake's concerts are a party where the crowd sings every word. His ability to create anthems that people want to scream at the top of their lungs makes his live performances legendary. Fans feel connected to Drake like a close friend. This level of relatability is something Kendrick has never prioritized in the same way, and it makes a massive difference in fan loyalty. Drake's power of staying relevant is inevitable. Drake is always trending. Whether it's his music, memes about him, or personal moments, he remains a dominant force on social media. Kendrick barely posts or interacts. While this makes him seem more mysterious, it also limits his reach in an era where engagement is key. Who do you think stays on people's minds more? The artist who is constantly in the public eye, or the one who vanishes for years at a time? Now let's talk about Drake the mogul versus Kendrick the artist. Drake has built an empire beyond music. His influence extends into industries that many rappers never touch. OVO Sound, a record label that has helped shape the careers of artists like Party Next Door and DVSN. Investments, tech, sports, alcohol brands. Drake is securing generational wealth beyond rap. Business genius. While Kendrick focuses on music, Drake is the diversifying his portfolio, ensuring his legacy lasts far beyond